What's up, everybody? AphroditesCrush here. This video, I'm going to preface this video with a couple things before I really get into what I'm going to be talking about. So, first off, this video is going to have a little bit of strong language. So, any of the kiddies out there, here, whatever, if you want to find something that doesn't have a lot of strong language, just move along. I got plenty of other awesome videos, gaming, bodybuilding related. However, this video is going to be completely off the cuff, completely uncensored. So, just letting you know ahead of time. This video going out to a gentleman on YouTube that calls himself Vegan Gains. Vegan Gains. So, this, preface it with something else. I am a firm believer in doing whatever it is in your life that makes you happy. Whatever it may be. Pretty much short of hurting somebody else. Whatever makes you happy in this life, you do it. Okay? Whether that be how you live your life, what you do in your life, your career choice, whether your diet, whether you're meat eater, non-meat eater, vegan, vegetarian, whatever. But this fucking asshole, Vegan Gains, fucking pisses me off. This motherfucker caught me at the wrong damn time, and let me tell you why. This guy puts up a video about a week ago, maybe a little bit more than a week ago, because I'm a little bit late. I watch YouTube just basically off the cuff, and I'm not subscribed to this asshat. So, this guy says, well, my grandfather died, and we didn't have the best relationship, and he had a heart attack, and I busted out my fucking camera while he was having the heart attack. Ended up his grandfather died. Okay? So, he wants to put the fucking video up on YouTube. Put the fucking video up? What the fuck? First off, we'll just stop it right there. Who puts video of not just any person in general, not mind you, but a family member, somebody in their immediate family? He wanted to put video of his grandfather actually having a heart attack and fucking going down in the house on YouTube. That's one. And this mainly just to make a point about how veganism is the right way to go. This is what happens when you eat meat. Correlation is not causation, okay? Have you ever heard of that, you dumb motherfucker? You know what? I do what I want. I eat meat. Does that automatically correlate to me having a heart attack down the line? No! Fuck no! You know what? Jim Fixx. You remember Jim Fixx? Yeah, see, all my Dennis Leary fans gonna remember this. Jim Fixx did a jogging book, did a jogging video, and died of a massive fucking heart attack when? When he was fucking jogging, that's when. Does that mean that his jogging was the cause of him having a heart attack? No! But the fact is, he had a heart attack, died. Guess what? We're all gonna die someday. Okay? We're all going down at some point, whether it's here, there, anywhere. We're all gonna die. It's just all about the quality of life that we make for ourselves until that day comes. When the good Lord calls your name, your number is up. There's nothing you can do. The best thing you can do is try to make the best quality of life for yourself as you possibly can. But he wanted to make a statement. He wanted to say, this is what happens when you eat meat. You're gonna die of a heart attack. Let me tell you something. I just buried my grandmother last week. Okay? Alright? I just buried my grandmother, and she was a fucking trooper, man. My grandmother had been through a ton of shit. I mean, she had cancer and heart attack and stent in her heart. Been through so much fucking heavy shit in her life. I'm not even going to go through everything she's been through. But you know what? She lived. She fucking made a go of it, man. She fucking sat there. She made a fucking go of it. She lived every single fucking day like it was her last. Because she believed in the quality of how you make your life. She believed in making a go of how you live your life. Doing what it is that you do. She lived her life for the Lord. She lived her life for her children, for her grandchildren, for all of her family. I mean, time after time, she could sit there and chide somebody for being a certain way. She'd say about 2 minutes apiece, and then, honey, how was your day? How you doing? You know, the last time I saw her, she didn't complain once. She didn't complain once about all the shit she had been through. But you know what? She was very happy with how she lived her life. She didn't spend her time saying, well, I honestly think that you should do this. You know what? She believed in God, devout Catholic, but she didn't push it on us. You want to know why? Because she believed in us living our lives how we wanted to. And that's how I live my life now. She set a fucking example for everybody in our family, everybody that she knew, to say, you know what? Live your life how you believe it should be lived. Live a good life. Live a great life. But no. You know, this dude's gonna fucking pull out a camera and be like, oh, let's take some fucking video, let's fucking put it up on YouTube. And then he didn't understand when his family got pissed off. Have you no empathy for your family? Have you no empathy for the people that's around you? Your mother, your grandmother, the person who she lived with. The person she lived with. Her husband for Lord knows how many years. You can't understand why she's upset. I mean, not only just off the base, just saying, oh, I want to put up this footage of, yeah, we want you to relive that forever. Up on the internet. It's there permanently. What in the hell would drive someone to basically punish another person for the rest of their life by watching the death of somebody else? If that poor woman is on the internet someday, it could be up on Facebook. She could be scrolling through Facebook and, oh shit, there they are, dying right in front of me again. And that's not even taking into account the fact that you want to use it towards your vegan agenda. That right there, that's just the next fucking step. That is the next step of saying, well, that just proves me right that, you know, since you had a hamburger in 76, it means you're going to die. The fuck's wrong with you, man? The fuck? That shit right there tells me that you have some severe fucking mental problems and you need to get that shit checked out. I mean, for a base cause and then the extra shit on top of that. I'm all for how living your life however you choose to, as long as it does not directly affect the life of another in that form. That is causing a mental... That's like causing a mental injury to someone else. Just not even ever having to see it. Not ever having to see it by knowing that somebody's clicking and hundreds and thousands and hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of times of somebody clicking on this video, because unfortunately we're in a society that loves to thrive on the misfortune of others, watching someone just die in front of them. It's already been proven. I mean, Faces of Death has how many... viewers, how many people bought that stuff. And now it's just like back in the 80s. Now we're in the social media conundrum. We're in this type of lifestyle now where everyone has to know everything about everybody at all times. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with people under any circumstance, whether it's your lifestyle, when you have to use the death of somebody else to attempt to prove your point? And to be honest, it doesn't fucking prove your point, because how do you know that the heart attack was caused by the meat eating? You know what? You really don't. I mean, when you take a look at how the studies over the years have proven, disproven, proven, disproven the actual effect of eating meat on a diet, your claims really have little to no merit for the most part. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to live my life the way my grandmother told me and showed me how to live my life. You speak out against the shit that's bullshit. You do what you need to do in that sense, which is what I've done here. I'm going to pick up and do exactly what my grandmother did for years. Pick up, do exactly what I fucking do every day. Go to work, make my wife's life as pleasant as possibly can be, and do exactly what I need to do to make my life as good as humanly possible. When it comes to anything else in this world, you do what you can on a positive basis. Negativity does nothing but drag everybody else and yourself down. So you want to sit there and talk about how meat is murder and all this other stuff. You know what? You have fun. You do that. But using the death of somebody in your family, using the death of someone who's close to someone that you're related to, even if you're not close with your family, there's a certain amount of shame that comes along with sitting and trying to exploit the death of somebody else to that extent. So, I mean, number one, you haven't proven your point under any circumstance. If anything, you've done more to actually stray people away from that vegan path because of how you're approaching things. You know, I'm all for pushing out, any type of inconsistencies in people's arguments. That is what you do. We're in the age of information. You have the ability to do that. However, when you're going to try to exploit and take advantage of something as extreme as a death, that shows me two things. Alright? Number one, that perhaps you've crossed the line into militant veganism. And I really hate to use that term because that's actually more of an insult than anything else. Because, I mean, there are people who are extreme vegans, and I understand that because they really do believe in the vegan, having a vegan lifestyle and doing as little to disturb the natural surroundings. And I have respect for people like that. I respect, and the whole militant veganism thing is a little bit more on that extreme, where people are willing to do some stupid shit to try to prove their point. And unfortunately, you're actually one of the first people I've seen to fall into that category. I know people who have to eat a vegan lifestyle because they can't have certain proteins in beef or whatever. You know what I mean? But to sit there and say, this is a proof. You eat meat, you're going to die. We're all going to die someday. Get used to that thought. What you have to get used to is what you're going to be and who you're going to be until that day comes. So, I'm going to go push this leg workout out. I'm going to have me a protein shake. Whey protein. Mega wrecked. Have a good one, everyone.